Hey guys, so welcome to my channel. So in this video I am going to teach you how to use tmux for your productivity and boost your terminal experience. So let's get started. So first, what are the basics of tmux? So here we use Ctrl V as leader key, and then we pass any of the other keys to get any tmux action happen. So before starting tmux, let me start a new terminal. So now here you can see we have leader key, and we have to use it everywhere wherever I have written leader and then any other key. So now suppose I have a tmux and I want to split it. So how can I do it? For that I have to do Ctrl V and then double quotes. So one pane will be split up and another pane will be split down. And if I want to split left and right, so I have to do Ctrl V and then percentage. So it will split it into left and right two half windows. Now suppose you don't want to make panes, you want to have a new window. So how can you do that? So for that you have to type Ctrl V and then C, which will create a new window. And now if I want to kill any window, so how can I do that? So for that again I have to press Ctrl V and then I have to press and symbol. So here, and then it will ask, do you want to kill that window? So I will press Y. It will kill my older window. Now let's make it again. And if you want to delete any pane, exit any pane, so how can you do that? So for that you have to just what you have to do is you have to simply press Ctrl V and X. Now it will ask, do you want to kill this pane? So I will press Y, so it will be killed. And that's how the basics of tmux is, like how you create panes and windows. And another thing is that Ctrl D is a default key for things like for exiting any terminal emulator. So you can use Ctrl D if you don't like to press Ctrl V and X or Ctrl V and symbol to get any pane or window closed. Now further we have cursor motions. Like suppose I want to go to next pane, so how can I do that? So for that I have to type Ctrl B and then O, and here I have got shifted to another pane. Suppose I have 3 panes, so I can type Ctrl B and O to get to next pane, and then Ctrl B and O again to next pane. So that's how it works. And now we can move to windows in the same way. Like suppose I want to go to window number 1, so I will press Ctrl V and then 1 to get into window number 1, then Ctrl V and 0 to go back to window number 0. Suppose we had some more windows like 3 windows, so I would have pressed Ctrl V and 0 to go to window number 0, then Ctrl V and 1 to go to Windows number 1, and then 2 for going to Windows number 2. Now you can also use Alt and arrow keys to move into the panes. So here you can see if I will press Alt and then I will use arrow key, so I can move here like this. So that's how you can use Alt keys to move around in panes if you don't want to use Ctrl B and O. Now we have some modes also in tmux. which you can use. Like if I want to go to into read mode in this terminal, so how can I go? So for that you have to press Ctrl B and then open curly brackets. So it is now in read mode. Now you can simply see it. And now if I will press Shift V to select something, and then if I will press enter, so it will get copied. Now suppose I want to paste it, so I will press Ctrl V and then close curly brackets to paste the same thing. So that's how this works. So that's how you can do cursor motions to get the things done. Now we also have window motions. So how can we do window motions? So for that you have to, suppose you want to rotate between panes, like here you have something like pane 1, okay, and then you have next you have something like pane 2, and the third one is, you already know, it can be pane 3. So now if I will press Ctrl B and then Ctrl O, so it will rotate it. So now if I will press again Ctrl B and O, here you will see what is happening is that whenever I will press Ctrl B and O, so and Ctrl B and Ctrl O, so it will rotate it, and it clockwise all the panes will be rotated and they will shift it in their position. So the pane which was here got here, and then pane that was in the right side got down, and the down pane got on the top left side. So that's how it works. So now suppose what I want to do is I want to use the pane in a separate window, like suppose this pane which is at the top left. So I will press Ctrl B and Z. So now it is in, not Ctrl B and Z, I will press Ctrl B and exclamatory. So now it is in another window. It is now simply window number 3. If I will see window number 0, so here we have only 2 separate panes, and third one is gone because it is now in window number 3 itself. Now what I want to do is I want to zoom in into one pane. So I will press simply Ctrl B and Z, it will get zoomed in. Now if I will press Ctrl B and Z again, so here you will see it was actually zoomed. So if I will press Ctrl B and Z, so any pane which is active will occupy the whole space until you press Ctrl B and Z again. And you can also adjust sizes. So suppose I want to make it a little bit big, so I can use Ctrl B and Alt and arrow key, so it will get a little bit big. If I will press Ctrl B, Alt and left arrow key, so here you can see it still got a little bit more big. And Ctrl B and Alt here, and Ctrl B and Alt down, there it is normal again. Now we have something like this. We can do swapping between current pane and previous pane. So here we have this pane, and suppose I have like this pane. So I have 2 panes. Now I would say Ctrl B and Shift. So what it simply did, it swapped between upper pane and lower left pane. Why? Because these were 2 active windows previously, and if I press Ctrl B and this again, so it has simply swapped between the next pane and the current pane. But if I want to swap between current pane and previous pane, so I would press Ctrl B and then here so it got served in previous pane. So that's how you can use tmux as a beginner. And we have some predefined layouts too that you can use as for your work. Like if I will press Ctrl B, Alt and then 1, so we have got all the panes in horizontal. Now if I press Ctrl B and Alt and then 2, we have got all the panes in vertical. If I press Ctrl B, Alt and 3, so here you can see we have got one master pane and others are not master one. And now if I will press Ctrl B, Alt and 3, so here you can see we have got still a master pane and rest are there sideways in as a slave panes. So and if I will press Ctrl B, Alt and 5, so here we have another layout. So these are some predefined layouts that you can use. Okay, so we have learned about how to use tmux. Well, I would also like to tell you some other things too. So if you would simply type tmux, so there can be some problems with icons, like some icons may not show in your terminal. So for that you have to use tmux-new flag to get your icons in your terminal. And other thing is, how can you know more about these tmux key bindings? So for that you have to simply, in tmux, you have to simply press Ctrl B and question mark. Here it will list all the key bindings that are there in tmux, which you can learn. And I don't think it is needed to be learned. You will get it into your memory automatically when you will start using your tmux. So that's all for this video. I hope you would have liked it, and I will see you next time. Till then, keep watching, keep growing, and keep learning. Bye bye.